Hello. So here we are in Blender because I have been, if you follow me on Instagram or you've seen any of my previous streams, you'll know that I do a lot of digital fashion, but I also do a bit of 3D modeling. And I have been working on creating some interesting and different heads for my avatars on Clo to make them a little bit more dynamic without taking too much away from the clothes. And I have been modeling on the bus using Forger, which I've mentioned in previous episodes. It is a fantastic 3D modeling app in terms of it does not replace 3D modeling apps like Blender and Maya, but when in transit, it's really useful for kind of doing a bit of 3D modeling, and because it works with the Apple Pen, it's very easy to navigate. And on the free version, you can't export from it, as far as I remember, which is so in that sense, it's only if you want the free version, it's only really useful if you're happy to just be practicing your 3D modeling in transit. But if you have the paid version, you can then export things as OBJs. You can export UV maps. I don't tend to do that just because of the nature of what I'm doing with the files doesn't suit UV maps. Sorry, I saw a movement out of the corner of my eye, but it's just Theron. Hello, Theron. Hello. But yeah, so I would like to import an OBJ. So I have no idea how this is going to come out because I had a few problems actually exporting this from Forger. I think just because of the it's one of the more complex things I've ever modeled in the app, and it had quite a lot of layers, but then I kind of simplified it, so I'm pretty happy with it as things go. But I kind of want to set origin to geometry. Yeah. So what I'm planning to do here is kind of add some materials to this, so that when I move it into Clo, which will be the next step, I have control over each of those different elements. So I'm going to get on with that. Right, so the first material I need is definitely skin. Okay, so the pumpkin is orange. Maybe I should make this purple. Oh, but the jackalope is kind of like lilac. Maybe this should be blue. Blue dragon? I suppose I could make it yellow. I don't know, a blue dragon kind of sounds slightly cooler. I suppose I could make it like a lime green. That's unsettling enough. Oh, but then what colour am I going to make the eyes? I didn't mean to do that. So eyes. Orange is my favourite colour, so for a shade of orange. I also need horns. That'll do. What else do I need? I suppose pupil. Maybe I should have camel humped them instead of underscored. Oh, no matter. We'll deal with that momentarily. This is more just to separate everything. I think that should go up. Okay, as far as I can see, those are the only colours I really need. I don't need you. I don't need you. And these don't really matter, not in a real sense, because everything's going to go back to basics when I move it into Clo anyway. Right. Okay, so let's... Oh, 1 second, I'm leaning on my hair. So... Oh, I forgot about this. Right. It's kind of a more complex mesh. There we go. I don't usually turn that off, but that's probably why it took so long. Okay, this might be a little bit more complicated than I first imagined. Yes, my sweet, what's the matter? Okay, I may need to start this again. Yep, I might need to start this again and reduce the mesh, which I should have done before I exported it. It was just easier to work on as a slightly more complex mesh in terms of modeling it, because most of what I did was manipulating the actual mesh through sculpting. Okay, no matter. We can just re-import that. Import it was obj. It was in other objects, and it's the first one on the list because I only downloaded it today. Okay. Right, so the first thing I need to do is Alright, well, I was thinking about it. While that's doing that, I might see if I can just re-download it. It seems like the easiest option. But we'll see. It might load and do it. Okay, I reduced it too low. So not 19. Let's go 35. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to lose the spikes and I don't want to lose the horn or the definition of the eyes. This is my issue and this is what I am losing. Yes, my sweet. Come. Come sit on your chair. Okay. You just want to let me know that you've come in to sit down. Yes, what's up? Come sit on your chair then. Oh, hello. Hello, Theron. What are you up to? Okay, that actually seems to have worked slightly better than what I'm trying to do. I'm thinking 3. What do you think, Theron? Theron thinks he's seen enough and he is off to more feline pursuits. Was that your new spot? Hmm? He's in curiosity mode, so he's off. Over in the corner. Right, that's 2. I wonder if we can step it up a notch. Oh, that makes me think of Futurama. I haven't watched Futurama in so long. Wasn't there meant to be a new season coming out? I'm sure I read that somewhere and then just haven't had a chance to look it up, which is such a shame, because I do enjoy a nice bit of Futurama. Staying hydrated. Right. Did I press it? Okay, yes, it's thinking about it. Right, this is good. This is fine. This is all fine. Look after that, Theron. Okay, this should give me a mesh that's still complex enough for me to select the bits that I need. I might be able to knock it up to 6. Because I was looking at the horn. Sorry, I realised you can't see where I'm... So I was looking at the horn, but actually, looking at the eye here, I feel like I think that decimating it a bit more would be perfectly fine, because those are the only areas, the horns and the eye, that will be a completely separate material. I might do when I drew it, I did a separate material for underneath the gums, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes to see if that's necessary and I want it. It's a fairly complex mesh, but I don't want to do any more because this bit of the mesh is quite simple, based on the way that I modeled it, because this is just extruded from the rest of the body, which was originally a sphere. So I think I will leave it as it is. I will apply that, and hopefully that would have reduced the mesh enough. Did I actually click? Oh, I did click. Right, so it's done it. Right, I should probably press save. Oh, not my greatest mesh, I don't think. Oh, right, I actually have to press, I should have pressed shift because other objects, this will be... Okay, so materials. So skin, eyes, pupil, and horns. So seems fairly easy. Skin, horns, eye, horn. There we go. I think I had the skin of like a yellowy green colour, sort of lime, not that, more yellow, less green. Horns were kind of off-white colour. Eye outer was orange because that's my favourite colour, and the eye inner was a sort of brownish colour. Darker than that though. That'll do. Right, so if we go to edit mode, I'm going to press save in case this has not gone the way I had hoped. And then I'm going to help me. There we go. I knew there was a lasso. So if I if I just assign the areas now, then I can just I can go back afterwards and do the kind of more detailed, like great attention to detail selection of the meshes. But right now it's just defining the key areas. And this seems like the best way to do it because I know that those are horns, like those top bits. The bottom bits, that might take me a while to navigate, but either way. Now I don't want to see through. Okay, so okay, I'm just going to guesstimate. Oh, I wish I had a steadier hand. Should I be selecting vertex? I feel like I should be selecting actual lines, because otherwise I'm not going to know what I've got. That'll do. I can't actually see what I'm doing, so that's not great. And now I need to do it on the other side. Okay, now I can get into the smaller areas and start defining them a bit more. I do want fairly even. That looks even. So the one I select first is the one it defaults to in the list. Great, got it, got it, got it. one too wide. So this will be I. Okay, I might actually add another material. And call this mouth. Not mouth. Mouth. Kind of like a more peach colour. Yep, lovely. I wonder. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to assign that. I would have tried to select these first, but I don't want to make a mistake and then have to deselect everything, so might as well just do it bit by bit. There's no rush. Okay, good stuff. Oh, excuse me. Kind of cute. I suppose I could use the same method for the nose that I use for the so just K. So K and between you two. And then another K. How did I do it? Between the furthest one and about there. I'm not sure about adding that section. Okay. No. Right, and then so side. Very careful only to select that I actually want. Let's assign the horn. Right, now. How am I going to do this? There we go. These ones, they don't have to be perfect. They just have to be connected. I think. I kind of prefer if they were a little bit uneven and unorthodox. I might change my mind when I see them in Clo, but I think for now I'm pretty happy with them being a little bit more uneven than even. There we go, and definitely that as well. Oh, I missed a few spots, so you. Sure how I missed that. It's quite a large section. And you. There we go. And now we have horns. Gosh, too close. Inside. Right, there we go. Do I want all of that? No, I don't. I do want you though. No, I just want you. There we go. Because I want a slight gap between that horn and the next horn. Okay. Right, so we've exported it as an FBX, we've saved it, and now what I'm going to do is import it as a accessory into Clo, so it can be a head. So as I mentioned in the previous stream, what I have been doing is adding them as either earrings or glasses, because that is not something that I actually use within my it's mildly hilarious I might redo that. Because what I don't like, and sometimes it's fairly obvious that I could have seen this had I have looked, but but sometimes I have to see it in close to see if I really don't like it, and I really don't like it. Right, so, oh gosh, I think, there we go. The only problem with this is it doesn't mirror it, which would be really, really nice actually. Okay, so now I am, oh, I haven't done that correctly. Let's assign that to skin. Just realised that there's one or two very tiny ones that I've missed. Just you two. Oh, no, there's three. I didn't see that tiny one at the top. Yep, okay, that's fine. I'm hoping that they just overrode it. I'll soon find out. Yes, it did. Okay, let's see. That's far too big. Let's go for 33%. Okay, that'll be 330%. Let's get rid of the 0. That's still too big. That's too small. I feel like that might be too big as well. Because it just needs to cover the head. Just below the chin. It's going to need to come back lower. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, that is about what I want, but I am not impressed. I like the mouth, it's kind of cute, but I don't like, and I like the horns actually. I don't really like the eyes though, but I can solve that. Some careful knife work. gosh. Okay, this demands a slightly steadier hand than I have. Okay, now I have to do it on the other side. That's the only problem about this. It's not even. Okay. Now, some of these I might just do these quickly, because those are the ones that are going to get complicated very quickly. Okay, so make one bit at a time. Wasn't there a small? Oh, there it is. Trying to stop whenever I see the really small triangles. So I'm not bothering with any shading, and I'm doing very simple patterns because I'm actually going to rely a little bit on the shadowing, and I'm definitely going to be using the velvet material in Clo, which is one of the materials within it that doesn't require rendering to make it visible. I haven't tried exporting it to Unreal, so I'm not quite sure yet whether it exports outside of the program, but even if it doesn't, I've watched a few tutorials online of using of doing fur in Unreal. Haven't tried them yet, but definitely something I would like to do more with, just because fur is such an interesting material, and it does really bring a lot of things to life. Having things like fur or velvet, it just makes them somehow more like immersive and tangible, I suppose, because depending on your kind of like social cultural background, velvet is like a relatable material, or at least velour. Oh, again, Futurama. That's eyes. Did I not select these, or did I just make them eyes by accident? That's annoying. There we go, and that should be skin. And that should be eyes. trying to see if there's any really small triangles that I miss, but I can't see any. Ah, that's much better. Not perfection, but a vast improvement. Okay, so I just realized I've done that the wrong way around. Okay, so you. Oh, this music is much more intense than I feel. This all feels very repetitive. But I like it. I am so happy with how far I've come in my own personal journey of using Blender. I started using Blender 2019, and I started in one of the more classic ways, as many people start, making donuts by the Blender Guru, who I still follow for their amazing future tutorials. But yeah, compared to then, when I had no clue what some of the things did, or how to solve, like today when I was trying to solve the problem about the mesh being too complicated and needing to decimate it, I would have had no idea then how to do that. Even though it's only been within the last kind of, I would say 3 years that, or 3.5 I suppose. Yeah, because when I first started using it, I was just kind of experimenting with it, trying to see what it was all about, how I could utilize it, how I could adapt things, but I wasn't really making anything with it per se. Whereas now I actually have goals and aims and things that I want to adapt and edit and create, and kind of a long-term project in mind. And that's kind of it's interesting to see kind of like where that's gone and where that's going, and kind of how much I'm learning. And it's a really great program and really easy to use, having come from like a fashion design background, where my course was not a course that had a lot of digital design elements in it. Unfortunately, I was very interested in the digital design and especially smart textiles and technology, but there weren't a great deal of opportunities. It's one of those things that I wish I could go back and do it again, kind of like with some of the knowledge of the materials and programs available, because they were available then. I just wasn't aware of them, but definitely could have got access to them as a student if I had been. So yeah, I'm just pleased with where I've come and where I am, and excited to see where this is all going, because as I said, this is part of a larger scale project that I want to do, kind of like an art piece that I want to involve some kind of like programming and code into, and I want to create an environment and a world completely separate to my studies. This is just part of a hobby to kind of expand those skills for my studies. But yeah, okay, so this will be everlasting. I think I said I was going to use velvet for the head. I don't know if I like that. Let's have a look-see. Because of the way the mesh stretches on the nose, it kind of looks a little bit weird. But that's fine. So it was easier for me to look at that in the normal map. I mean, in the texture map before I put it into the normal map. To see it a little bit more intensely, so that now I can see that this bit is going to be more intense and then the nose will be softer, which is what I wanted, kind of like a soft nose, sensitive part, whatnot. I'm not sure about the velvet though. Leather Team's too shiny. That's definitely too shiny. Ironically, that might be perfect. That's too shiny. I'm not going. Every time I try skin, it doesn't work out. I think it's between silk and satin. And just shiny. Because I want it to have some gloss to it. But yeah. I might make this a little bit darker, I think. That's mildly terrifying. I think I'm more... Yes, there we go. Still darker, but yeah, that's it. No, you. I mean, that's more interesting. But is that too shiny? I'm a huge fan of velvet, but I don't think it works in this instance. I feel like the plastic is maybe too, well, plasticky. The leather's kind of interesting. This does need its own texture, methinks. Sorry, that was not what I meant. No, yeah, normal map. That is what I meant to do. Let's look at that in the texture. No. Because it's ever so slightly stretched, trying to find a normal map that matches with that, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about the leather. Silk and satin. Right, shiny versus leather. This is matte. Yeah, I think I prefer that because it kind of matches the cartoon nature of the rest of the skin. Right, now the eyes. I think oh right, and this one, that was definitely going to be velvet, and I think should be slightly pinker. There we go. There we go. Oh right, let's go to hair. Let's go to copy path, which is the thing I usually forget to do. Okay, so if I cancel this and go to File, Open Project, and the project I want is Head Display. So I need, okay, first what I need is I need you all to just be in A pose. I'll prefer a T pose, but I think I'd have to make one. I do need to get around to just making a T pose. And where's the A pose? There we go. Apply it to everybody. Everybody A pose. Right, okay, so what I need now is I need another female avatar. at some point I really need to oh, who haven't I used? I don't think I've used. Wait, have I used you now? I don't think so. Add. Yeah, that's fine. I need to add all of these heads to the male mannequins as well. I haven't got around to it. And let's bring you up, you know. Slightly close, there we go. And then let's move this along and then copy it, paste it. Right. Oh, that might be easier. Okay. Okay, I thought I'd have to rearrange that, but I don't think I do. Right, so let's delete your hair. And we want no eyes. Oh gosh. Okay, I might just do your eyes and your face first. Because no texture. No normal map. Opacity down to 0. And then we'll do your eyelashes and mouth. I don't want to waste space with unnecessary files that I'm not using. Oh, okay, maybe I should have done that. No, that's not necessary. And then we will go to hair, because everything is in hair, even though I really should get around to making a separate accessory file. I just haven't done it. Oh, you look so shocked. But it's okay, I promise. Right, so this, and this. I need to delete that. And I need the texture map I'm using for everything else. There we go. And don't need to use the same green, but a similar green would be nice. As long as it's different enough from the others, it really doesn't matter. And then, okay, what are you using? You're using Fabric Shiny. Nice. So let's go to save first. This will be head display 6 as it develops. Oh, look at the time. Okay, so let's give you all a pose. I'm hoping you don't turn to the side in this pose and you just stay seated forward. When I say turn to the side, I don't want the whole body is turning to the side, because that will be undesirable. Head turning to the side, yes, that makes sense. And hopefully there's no clipping of the dress. I can already see it on the jackalope and the glass pumpkin, actually. But how cute is that? Monster friends out to lunch. I do wonder, not who wrote the Book of Love, but would you be better in a lighter colour? No, no, you would not. Would you be better as a green? Like a lime green, maybe? That actually does look better. Lime green it is. Oh, even though now the pumpkin inside is kind of weird because it's not lime green and I cannot change it. Well, you know, it adds to your mystique. I don't like that I can't change the thing. This bothers me. Oh, wait. Okay, let's have a look. If I make it red, it goes black. That's interesting. Okay, yellow seems to sort of work. Should I just stick with yellow then? Oh, trying to find the perfect colour is very challenging. Because this was great, but just not orange enough. But now that's too red. I'll just have to accept it as it is. Right, so last one. Great, 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 great stuff. Well, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Oh, it actually does look better from this angle. I might save this as the last image. The other one was meant to be the last image, but this is the last image. Well, thank you for joining me on this journey of the Dragon Head. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some entertainment out of it. And I hope you like the Dragon Head. The eyes aren't glowing as much as I hoped they would, though. It's meant to be a light render, so they're meant to be kind of glowing at least, but I don't know. I don't know if it seems worth it. I wonder what happens if I turn them to glass. Oh, that's terrifying. About gem. Oh, gem's kind of interesting. Doesn't really seem to colour well though. And glitter. That's kind of cool. It kind of looks like there's fire in the eyes. Well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next stream, which will be on probably Wednesday, when I'll be doing a bit more Clo, and then there will be a stream on Friday. Sorry about last Friday's stream being a little bit late, but there will be a stream on Friday, and I will be doing more Blender. And then I was thinking I haven't streamed Minecraft in ages, so I might have to add that in at some point. Yeah, me and my friend are planning to stream Minecraft together because we're on an adventure. Well, I'm on an adventure to find a witch's cat, and he's on an adventure to have an adventure and upgrade his stats in the new Minecraft upgrade. But yes, I will see you in the next one, and thank you for watching. Bye!